Forms need to do more than just collect names and emails. They should tell you who is worth your time. And with Fillout's Lead Enrichment tool, you can take a basic form submission and automatically pull through the submitter's other details like company name and job title. That way you know exactly who you're dealing with. Hi there, I'm Alex Knowles from automationhelpers.com, and we help companies like yours get set up and automated using industry-leading portals, apps, and integrations. Now, most form builders just stop at collecting data. However, Fillout allows you to automate, qualify, and route your leads, so you spend less time sorting through all your submissions and more time speaking to the right people. The great thing about the lead enrichment tool built directly into Fillout is not only that it obtains other useful information about your leads or your submitters, but you can actually populate the form on their behalf, giving them less questions and ensuring a higher completion rate of your form. Okay, so let's say you are a B2B services company. On your website, you should have a contact form pretty similar to this, where you're asking for the details of the contactee, the possible client or the lead. Now, you'll be asking for their email and their name, of course. We also do want to know their company name, the company website if they have, their role within or the job title, how many employees, and of course, the project budget and what the project will actually entail. The problem here is you don't want to overwhelm them with a whole list of questions. Really, you only want to ask for their email, what they need help with, as well as their budget possibly. So with Fillout, the great thing is we can actually enable a lead enrichment feature or setting on our email field. So if we select the email field, we'll notice on the side panel here, we've got the enrich. Now this is supported through Clearbit. If you aren't familiar with Clearbit, I've made sure to leave in the description of this video some helpful resources so you can get caught up. We'll notice here that we're able to disallow free email accounts, Gmail, Outlook. We can also validate email addresses and also send a verification code to the email the submitter puts in, adding an extra layer of security to your forms and also avoiding bots. But we'll notice we've got enrich with Clearbit. So we'll toggle this on and we'll notice a pop-up appears. Now we can leave it so that only the submission results up here will notice. Let me just get out. Only here the enriched data will live. If we just jump back, we'll select edit enrichment settings at any time to bring this pop-up back again. You can also autofill. So we've got here company name, your role, etc. Those fields will automatically populated in front of the submitter's eyes. Or what I like to do is to shorten the form so that the user doesn't have this overwhelming feeling seeing a whole bunch of questions when they just quickly want someone to reach out to them. So I'll select shorten form. Then we're going to select what fields we're populating with what data. So we've got lead first name. Now we could select this, but because I've got the named field there before email, I'm going to leave those and let the submitter complete them. Lead job title, that'll be pulled through, and I want to populate your role. We've also got the company name. So rather than having the submitter actually fill out those fields, company type, industry, company website, we're able to, what else do we have? Company type. Nope, that's everything I think that I can populate. Of course, you could include further data, further details if you wanted, but I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm going to leave it as that. Then I'll publish and I'll quickly fire a submission using an email address of a pretty familiar figure just to see what data we can pull in. So we'll notice firstly that on the back end here that we're still seeing the company name, company website, your role, but what the submitter sees is a condensed version of that form. And once we actually include, let's go with the man Jeff Bezos, at amazon.com. Now we can't see anything working, but we'll notice that something occurred there. We had a load. Let's just quickly fill this out. Automating my business. We'll submit that. Cool. That's been fired. So if we jump into the back end again, so here in the results tab, we've got the lead job title is pulled through, the lead last name, this enriched lead was pulled through. We've also got the company name, Amazon, the company website, amazon.com, and the role, which is CEO. So the great thing here is we're still able to see other information like the company industry, company revenue, etc., which is going to be super helpful for you when you approach your clients. But as we can see there, the company name, company website, and your role was automatically populated. Now, the cool thing here is that you're able to use that enriched data in your workflows. So if we just quickly jump, I'm not going to dive into it. I just want to show you what I mean. We head to integrations. We've got workflows. Now that data we can use to trigger automations. We can share this data with a CRM, tag them depending on their company revenue. Something really cool that we could do is actually set up a notification system for your team members so that a team lead that looks after higher tier clients, well, they're sending the notification to follow up with the consultation rather than a team member that looks after the mid tier or lower tier. It's an important potential lead. So let's get our best team lead, our best team member onto the case. The awesome things about Fillout's lead enrichment tool are, number one, you won't have multiple tools to set up this flow. Number two, you won't be paying a hefty price. Number three, you have a fast setup because it's already integrated into your lead gen forms and your scheduling platform. That's right, Fillout offers a free Calendly alternative. And number four, your forms will begin to qualify your leads for you. So you can spend less time sifting through your submissions and have less wasted meetings finding out that the client and you wouldn't make a good fit. Now, if you want to learn more about this or you need help automating parts of your business, do not hesitate to reach out to us at automationhelpers.com. Our team of experts are offering a free 30-minute consultation, so make sure to book yours today.